exciting Friday night matchup. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Irving is out there with Iverson. Then it's Parrish, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Yao in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, we've got Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Drexler. And there's Chambers, and it's Thurman in at the center position. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And it's Parrish missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the 3 off target. And here are the Bulls now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Robert Parrish making his last shot. The 3 ball. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jordan the pass to Yao. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Iverson. Fires from 14. It's all in by the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Irving kicks to Jordan. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chambers. Drexler outside. Fires the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Parrish inside, defended by Chambers. He gets that one.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
Got a piece of it. Drexler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
First free throw is good. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
And both free throws good for Iverson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 29-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair. Once he's near the rim, he's ready to punch it home with flavor.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Iverson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
No one covers.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
The Bulls leading by 4. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Iverson. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Irving passes to Jordan. The 3. And it's Irving missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Drexler throws it down.
Well, Drexler's so smooth, makes it look effortless, but he does have to get tricky inside to beat that contact.
Takes the 3. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Parrish. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chambers. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good on the triple. Irving surveying the floor. From deep, Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Butler from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And stolen by Iverson for the finish. And the dunk by Iverson.
Great anticipation on the steal. And once he's on the break, Iverson, hard to stop, actually unstoppable. He's got lightning speed and great finishing ability.
Chambers kicks to Butler. That one's off, still out of sync. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nancy's checked in for the Bucks. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Sabonis, he's checked in for Robert Parrish. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Chambers. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Sabonis grabs the board.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's good, 2 points. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the run, and he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Iverson gets it to go.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chambers. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 18. Jordan finds Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jordan against Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Tremendous athleticism possessed by Nance, a big-time dunker who loves throwing it down when he gets deep inside.
And Iverson throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Watch outside.
Drexler against Irving. Count the basket. Drexler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Drexler really clever in how to take advantage of opportunities he gets to score inside.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving takes it inside. The rebound by the Bucks. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and stolen by Yao. One-on-one here. Here's Irving. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got 10.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Nance against Jordan. And Nance kicks to Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity, once in air, that's elite level stuff.
That one goes in. He's got 18.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Who's got Tom?
Here's Chambers. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Chambers.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for the Bucks. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Drexler. Chicago making a switch here. Nance passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Chicago leading by 17. Jordan with it, now guarded by Fox. Tries it from the top of the key, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nance, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Nance has got his third basket of the night.
He's not a guy that takes a lot of jumpers, but Larry Nance, he can knock them down when he does take them.
And the dunk by Iverson.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you...
He swipes the ball away again.
I'll tell you what, ball handlers are flat out scared around this guy.
One of the best in history. He's almost fourth in steals all time.
Nice decision by Irving there to set up his teammate.
The wide open look here for Fox. And a miss there on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
A shot by Jordan, no good. Bucks trail by 21.
Hey, Tom.
The kick out to Fox.
Stay there. Right there.
Iverson with the block. And here is Jordan with 2 seconds left. And the layup is good. 12 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Larry Nance out there with Chambers. Then there's Carr, and it's Fox in at the point. And Fox gets it to go.
Wow, Fox hitting him right back with that aggressive take.
In the corner, it's Jordan. The basket good, off the assist from Young. Jordan's got 15 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Chambers kicks to Nance. Here's Fox again with the block.
That block was a big one. Ties him for 5th on the all-time list.
He has dominated the paint for years and years. The shot that time, not on target. Well, Chicago's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Jordan, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lobs it up for Jordan, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's coming off an excellent season. 7th in scoring, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Nance passes to Jordan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Young way outside. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 5 points so far.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Houston. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Parrish has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Here's Eaton, guarded by Jordan. Eaton misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Butler at the elbow. Fires the 3. Houston pulls it in.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Jordan. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. Here's Fox. He had 25 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Rebound by the Bulls. Parrish has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young's shot is good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Outside Butler. Five on the clock. Chambers against Parrish, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And he drives in.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it's stolen.
Oh!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Outside, Drexler. Chambers against Parrish. Drexler passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan with a screen on Iverson. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Goes up to the stripe. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Pass to Butler. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The 3 from Iverson. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Parrish has got 6 assists in the game.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. De'Aaron Fox, number 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Pass to Butler. Here's the teardrop.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Eaton. Nails the baby hook. Eaton's got his first bucket of the night.
Eaton able to go straight through that interior defense to get the score, holding nothing back.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Nance kicks to Butler. With the drive, the shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Irving for 3, sinks the triple. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Hey, Diop.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Teardrop shot. Strike floor with the block. And they get it back. The 3 from Iverson. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Nance. The kick outside to Butler. They set the screen. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Gow checked in for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 1:43 left here in the second. Chambers against Parrish. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Irving from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Parrish has got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And that one drops for him.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark. Iverson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Chicago.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And it's Yao. That time the assist by Irving.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's good.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man, they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding it unbelievable. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Bulls, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they look, changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The big reason they're getting...
And that about wraps it up.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Parrish is out there with Yao. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Iverson. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Chambers the pass to Butler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 12.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
Here's Parrish. That one falls. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A 3 from Drexler. Rebound by Yao Ming. And Chicago shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Count that one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
The Bucks working the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game.
Boy, how about the extension at the rim? So explosive. Drexler powering through.
The 3 from Iverson. Good on the 3-point shot. Iverson's got 33 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Outside Butler. Irving against Drexler. And Drexler throws it down home.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Jordan. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Butler. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thurman. Gilgeous-Alexander against Iverson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Bulls have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. The shots. Good from Jordan.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chambers. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Rebound Parrish. Parrish has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Launches it. And it's Iverson missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Outside, Drexler. It's deflected. Thurin's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bulls. Parrish against Chambers. Butler passes to Thurman. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Pass to Chambers. Outside Butler. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. And a wide open look for Jordan. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Jordan's got 38 points. Iverson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Iverson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Butler. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A shot by Jordan, no good. Milwaukee has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Chambers. He's got 8. Drexler. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, Thurman is a dominant rebounder. He hits the glass with a lot of force.
From deep, Iverson. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Butler at the elbow. Chambers the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Chicago shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Jordan's shot is off. The Bucks shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8 points.
And you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Young's shot is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Drexler. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Drexler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Buries it from three-point range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
There's another block.
He's had a ton of blocks in his career, but that one was historic.
It was not your average swat. It got him to 5th on the all-time block shot list. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander cans it from downtown. He's got 22.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
From deep, Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Here's Chambers. And it's off from 3-point range. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thurman. Here's Drexler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. Smooth sailing for Chicago. To the middle, here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And the Bucks making a change here, and so Young nails them both. The Bucks shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. At the elbow, it's Jordan. Back to Drexler. They need this, and the dunk by Drexler.
Really dangerous on the drive. Drexler rips towards the rim with a lot of confidence and physicality.
Shots good from Young.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Drexler. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Drexler's got 23 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Down low, and stolen by Iverson. Pass to Houston. Over Nance. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
From deep, Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Drexler outside. Into the lane. And the dunk by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Young, good. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Drexler scanning the floor. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Houston. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And a deep 3 from Young. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Larry Nance out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Fox in at the 1. Young, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Shoots from 12. Butler, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
Houston's shot's good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Fox, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young's shot is good. Young's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
And it's good for 2.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Young from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Fox. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Man, I like how quickly Fox pulls up on defenders. If you're not there tightly guarding him, he's going to school you with the jump shot.
Young for 3. Drops in the tray. Young's got 27.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Armstrong. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the drive. They grab their own miss. Here's Armstrong. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Armstrong's got his first points of the night.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Armstrong, and Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Armstrong with it. Drains the three-pointer.
And although point guard size, he does feature the touch of a shooting guard. BJ showing off his range.
Jordan outside. Butler from outside. He doesn't hit that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
Lets it go from deep. Fox, no good. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And it's Armstrong missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here's Drexler. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's good from long range. Houston's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Pass to Chambers. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The assist, Trae Young.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Drexler outside. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Turkoglu inside the line. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Chambers. And he lobs it up. Curran's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Young. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Inside, Thurman. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the dunk by Drexler.
We are seeing a ton of effort from Drexler on offense.
Chicago's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And it's Armstrong missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Fox against Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Armstrong's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
A nice shot by Young.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Drexler kicks to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. A wide open look for Drexler. Here's Thurman. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. And some changes here for the Bucks. Butler comes in for Larry Nance. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. That'll be a 5-second call.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Drexler. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Armstrong. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Young's shot is off. The Bucks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Drexler kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Here's Chambers. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Armstrong. Money from the wing. Armstrong's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Armstrong's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Butler in the corner. Misses the three.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And it's Drexler with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Chambers from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Eaton's, they're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Drexler outside. Here's Chambers, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Typical unselfish play that time by Drexler, taking the opportunity to get it to the ready shooter.
On its way from Young for 2, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Young's got 37. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's against Young. Count that one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Iverson.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turkoglu. He gets it in there.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Fires from deep, and the Bulls another 3.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Young. Houston's got 32 points.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did.